Hey yo, it's E-King Fight News. As it turns out, Dillian Whyte has been suspended by the WBC. And you know we got more on this. Alright. Y'all know what it is, man. E-King Fight News. Dillian Whyte finds himself getting deeper and deeper into controversy, into suspicion, into the world that Jerome Miller just visited not too long ago. But you know what? The difference is Dillian Whyte was able to fight. Dillian Whyte was afforded the opportunity to get into the ring. But now the WBC has taken action and provisionally suspended Dillian Whyte and has removed his status as interim champion pending the results of a WBC investigation on the matter. I think a lot of this is going to hinge on that B sample, whether it comes back positive or negative for the aforementioned steroid Dianabol, or the metabolites, you know, whatever you want to call it. I think it's all going to come down to this B sample. That's what I think, man. If Dillian Whyte can somehow get a negative on the B sample, he just might be able to get away with everything that transpired July 20th when he squared off against Oscar Rivas. And I think he might be lucky enough to hold on to that victory that he did capture in the ring. You know, for that moment he did beat Oscar Rivas by decision. Now, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and I gotta do a review on that fight, man. There's so much controversy surrounding that fight. I gotta take a closer look at it. I got to. You know what? Shout out to Thomas Hauser, the writer that really broke the story. And I'll put a graphic up right now. All right, that's the guy. That's the guy, Thomas Hauser, that broke this story wide open. Without him putting out that article, I don't know who would have been the guy to break this story. I really don't know. UK media has been silent on this issue. You know, they've been real quiet in recent times. But you know what? I have to agree with what the WBC is doing. In general, whenever we've seen a fighter test positive before or after a fight, the fight is ruled a no contest and titles have been stripped. Right? So the WBC is actually, you know, what they're doing, I agree with it, because what they're saying is based on what the findings that come out of their investigation. They're either going to say, you know what? They're either going to say, hey, you're guilty or you're innocent. If you're innocent, they're going to grant him the status that he quote unquote earned, right? So he's going to go and get back that WBC interim status. And he's going to get back his mandatory position for a Deontay Wilder fight. But if he's guilty, as a lot of people are presuming Dillian Whyte to be, then, you know, then it's a wrap for Dillian Whyte. Then he's going to be forced to go the WBO route. He's going to have to be forced to go the WBO or the IBF route and square off and try and secure mandatory against Andy Ruiz instead of Deontay Wilder. That's the path I see Dillian Whyte heading into if he is stripped of his status, right? And rightfully so. I mean, I'm not surprised by this, not one bit. I'm not surprised, man. Not surprised at all. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? Dillian Whyte, just as quickly as he rose up the ladder on the WBC rankings, it just might all be taken away from one positive test, or actually two. It's E King Fight News, and I'm gone, man. Peace.